Alright, today we're learning the Miley Cyrus song, Flowers. Really easy song to play. Sounds great on ukulele. It's basically one part with a couple variations, and it's going to sound like this. So this is the main part. It's really just 4 chords. Then there's one other part. This is basically a setup to get back to the main part. Okay, so we're going to go through the chords first, and then we're going to talk about the strumming pattern, and then we're going to talk about the variations, alright? 4 chords, really easy. This is in the key of A minor, so we're going to start with an A minor. This is 2, open, open, open. That's the first chord. Use your middle finger for sure, because we're going to a D minor next, okay? So if you use your middle finger to get the 2nd fret on that first string, then you can just plop your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string and your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string to get a D minor chord, okay? So here's the first chord, A minor, D minor, then we're going to go G major, which is open 2, 3, 2 with your pointer finger, ring finger, and middle finger. Then after that, your ring finger is going to go straight down a string to get a C major chord, and then we're going to change that to a C major 7 chord. If you're looking at a guitar chord sheet or a piano chord sheet, this will be written as a C/B chord, but really on ukulele it makes sense to just play it like this, major 7 chord. Okay, so A minor, D minor, G, C. Okay, now the C and the C major 7 split a bar. Okay, so like da 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 dum, da 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 dum. That's going to be the tempo essentially. All right. So before we get into the variations of the parts, let's talk about strumming pattern. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right. So it's going to be a 4 count, 1 bar, 1, 2. So all the numbers are going to be downstrokes. I'm just playing kind of finger style, right? Like that. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So 1, 2, just the 1 and 2 count. The 1 is going to be a sustained chord. And then that 2 count, I'm muting the string set just by hitting it, but holding the strings so they don't vibrate, okay? 1, 2, and 3, and. So the and of 2 is an upstroke, the 3 is a downstroke, the and of 3 is an upstroke, right? So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. The 4 and the and of 4 are also going to be muted down and ups, okay? So remember, all the numbers are downstrokes, the word and is always an upstroke. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. You'll notice there's a little bit of a dynamic on the 2 and the 4, okay? That's very common for a pop song. It's kind of where like that kick snare would go, 2 and 4. So on an A minor, it's going to be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1 bar. Then we're going to switch to D minor, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and G, 2, and 3, and 4, and C, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So you'll notice that C major 7 gets kind of like the second half of that bar. It's still 1 bar. And then if you can just, you don't have to do the muting, but I think the muting sounds good if you're doing the same chord progression and you're going like verse to chorus. So maybe the verse is just like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and G, 2, and 3, and 4, and C, 2, and 3, and 4, and then the chorus, you can just open it all up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, now the only other thing that we need to know, there are 2 other chords that we play, F major and E7. Okay, so real quick, F major, just think of an A minor, but put your pointer finger, well, actually think of the D minor, and then just open up that 2nd string with your ring finger. So it's 2 open, 1 open. Okay? At the end of some of the phrases, you'll notice, I'll link you to a chord chart in the description here, along with an affiliate link to this Journey Instruments $99 ukulele. I did an unboxing on this. The gig bag alone is worth $99, so these are half off for a limited time. Definitely, this is really cool because you can also plug it in right here with the passive output. So thank you to Journey Instruments for sending this over. But I will link you to the chord chart so you can kind of see where that F and that E7 come into. Usually it's at the end of passages, right? E7 is always going to be followed up by an A minor. So he has the sound of an E7. 1, 2, open 2. Sets it up to resolve home on A minor. That's the function of a dominant 7 chord in E dominant 7. E7 is shorthand for E dominant 7, okay? So again, F is 2, open 1, open. And then E7 is 1, 2, open 2. Okay? Now, aside from the first time through, where we just go through the da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, then there's a da-da-da-da-da-dum, that's still A minor to D minor. Then there's 2 bars of E7. The second bar, it's like, they just hold it. So where that F to E7 comes in is basically after a full phrase. So it's almost like an add-on to the regular chord progression, right? So we have A minor, D minor, G, C, major 7, F, major to E7, and that starts back over again at A minor. Okay, so you'll hear it. You'll know it when you hear it when it changes. Again, like I said, I've got the chords linked in here so you can kind of see where that F pops in. Otherwise, there's that part at the very beginning where the E7 comes in after the whole thing, after the A minor to D minor part. But think of the F to E7 part as an add-on to the regular chord progression because, like, again, 90% of the song is just that. A minor, D minor, G, C with the variation. But yeah, that's the whole song. So thanks for watching. Let me know what other tutorials you want to see. Make sure to subscribe and like and comment and do all that cool stuff. And thank you again to Journey Instruments for sending the ukulele over. Like I said, affiliate link is in the description. And I will talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot.